What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. In today's golden weapon review, we'll be discussing the NV4 Assault Rifle from Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. In a recent poll on my Twitter page at BlackTideTV, link in the description, spelled the exact same way as the YouTube name, I asked you guys which of the 4 weapons you'd like to see in the next golden weapon review, and the NV4 was the prevailing choice. Now, I'll also be posting a poll at the end of this video. When this video goes live, that poll will go for 2 days. You guys can vote on which of the 4 weapons provided you'd like to see in the next Modern Warfare Remastered Golden Weapon review. So head over there to vote when you're done this video. Now, you may have noticed that this video is a bit shorter than my average Golden Weapon review and a bit shorter than my average video in general. And that is because the NV4 is already widely known to be one of the better weapons in this game. And I don't need to explain every little statistic to you to really get you to understand that. It's pretty well known that this weapon is very powerful, and I don't need to go through every nitpicky detail. So instead, we can jump right into what this weapon is the best at and how it compares to other weapons in the game. So first off, how does it compare to weapons like the K-Bar 32? The K-Bar 32, if you didn't know, is the NV4's foil. Every single weapon in a Call of Duty game, regardless of what Call of Duty game it is, has 1 to 3 foils. So a foil weapon is something that is very similar, a weapon that you can easily compare to that weapon. It doesn't even necessarily have to be in the same weapon class, but in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the K-Bar 32 and NV4 are 2 foil weapons, as they're so similar and they're so very popular and they're so very powerful. Now, something I'd like to discuss before we continue with this Golden Weapon review is the K-Bar 32 Golden Weapon review, where I gave the weapon a 3 out of 5 star rating, which was wrong of me. The weapon is certainly deserving of a 4 out of 5 star rating at the very least. It is one of the most powerful weapons in the entire game. It always has been, and it probably always will be. I was not aware of this at the time. It was one of the first weapons that I picked up in-game, and I really didn't feel like it was deserving of a 4 out of 5 star rating or anything higher. It didn't feel as powerful as it really is, but that was one of the first weapons I used in the game. And as I've been experiencing other weapons, I've kind of noticed that that is one of the more powerful weapons, and the weapons as a whole in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare are just relatively underwhelming. Most of the weapons in this game don't feel powerful, but really are in comparison to other weapons, and so I just thought that I'd bring that up. The K-Bar 32 should have been a 4 out of 5 star rating, and that is why the NV4 will also be getting a 4 out of 5 star rating, as it's very, very comparable to the K-Bar 32. While the K-Bar 32 is one of the most competitive weapons in the game in close proximity with its 4-shot kill range, high fire rate, and relative ease of use, the NV4 is more competitive of the two at medium to long ranges, with its slower, more dependable fire rate of 612 RPM, the second slowest fire rate of all the assault rifles, but a very strong 4-shot kill range and incredible accuracy. This is easily the most accurate of all of the fully automatic weapons in the entire game. Now, the biggest question you guys likely have with this video releasing so soon after the most recent in-game weapon balancing is how the NV4 was affected by the nerf. If you weren't aware, the NV4 recently had an accuracy nerf, accuracy being the #1 characteristic of the NV4. This is alarming to many players, but let me tell you, it isn't as bad as most players are making it out to be. The NV4 is still easily the most accurate assault rifle in the entire game. It's still the most accurate fully automatic weapon in the entire game. You can barely notice a difference. The gameplay that you're seeing here today is from pre-patch, but if I was showing you post-patch gameplay side by side, you literally could not tell the difference. It would take extensive recoil plot testing to even start to see a difference in how much the accuracy has been nerfed. It really isn't as big a deal as most players are making it out to be. That being said, if you so desire, you can put a foregrip attachment on this weapon, though I find that to be a waste of an attachment slot. This weapon will do much better with a suppressor, a rifled barrel. Quick draw and hollow point are my 2 go-to attachments. Quick draw just makes you get your shot on target a little bit faster, which is helpful with this weapon's slower fire rate. And hollow point will actually buff this weapon's damage up to a 3 to 4 shot kill as long as you're getting headshots instead of a 4 to 5 shot kill. And with the extreme accuracy of this weapon, it's not too difficult to get headshots, so that is definitely a great attachment to use if you have it unlocked. Elo sight is also great, although the iron sights are pretty fantastic on the NV4. Elo is just that little bit better, and it might clear up your sights and make your shot a little bit more on target, but really it doesn't matter too much. I think that the NV4 is easily one of the best weapons in the game, despite the most recent nerf and the buffs to other weapons. A lot of people are saying that the Type 2 is one of the most competitive weapons in the game at this point. I still don't find that to be the truth. I don't like the Type 2 particularly, and the KBAR 32 is a little tiny bit harder to use than this one with its kind of unpredictable recoil. This weapon is very easy to use in the hands of pros, in the hands of noobs. You can pick up this weapon and go off. It's very easy to use, and because of that ease of use, I am giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. Let me know what you think of my rating in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and head over to my Twitter page at BlackTideTV, spelled the exact same way as the YouTube name. There's also a link in the description to vote on the next weapon for Golden Weapon reviews. That's it for today's video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.